Hello guys, my name is Angie and welcome back. I know that it's been a month that I haven't really uploaded anything, but the truth is I really don't have anything to upload. I'm stuck at home every single day for 4 weeks now, and then yesterday the Singapore government just made an announcement that they're going to extend the quarantine period for another 4 weeks all the way until June. And when I get to know this, I was just like, no, I was so happy that it's almost over, and now I just have to do this once again for another 4 weeks. It's like I'm really losing my shit here. Um, so this video is it's just about what am I doing every single day, quarantine at home, my schedules, and how do I just work from homes and stuff. And it's the first time me filming this kind of videos, and I had a lot of fun doing it, but also I get to know that filming a quarantine vlog is not really something easy. I watch a lot of other YouTubers doing the same thing, and then they make it look so calming, so relaxing to watch, and I'm just like, wow, this is hard. But anyway, let's just jump into it, and I hope you guys enjoy it. I always set my alarm for 8 a.m. in the morning, but whether I'm able to get up within the next 5 minutes, it really depends on the days. I guess one of the benefits of working from home is that now I don't really need to get up at 6:30 in the morning anymore and then rush myself into the shower, pick clothes, put on makeup, and look all decent to go to the office. All I have to do now is just make my bed, and that doesn't even happen sometimes. After that, I could take my time, shower, and get changed to make breakfast. Back in the day when I need to go to office, I don't really have the privilege to enjoy my breakfast every single morning, but now since I'm working from home, I have all the time in the world to make myself something yummy and just prepare myself for the day. And I stick to pretty much the same thing every single morning. Some scrambled eggs, toast, and fruits. Yes, as you can see, I don't really have a toaster, and I just get used to pan frying my toast. Sometimes I change up my breakfast, but I feel like I always have the tendency to go back to the same thing, and I never really get bored of eating it. Personally, I think breakfast is very important. If I skip it, I tend to be very grumpy in the morning and just can't stay focused for my job. Also, I try to make my breakfast as delicious as I can, because I feel like by doing so, I'll be looking forward to have it, and then that helps to set the mood for the day that is about to come. For the toast, my all-time favorite is definitely Nutella. I know it's not really the healthiest choice, but it's for breakfast, so screw that. I add some fruits on the top and also put some sriracha sauce. And voila, this is my breakfast for the day. I start working at 9 a.m. I normally have 1 hour of meeting with my team member in the morning. I know it's pretty hard to still collaborate with your coworker remotely in this special period, but it's always nice to see their faces and still hear their voices. I do miss my stand-up desk at the office, because now I definitely have posture problem after 2 hours of sitting in front of the computer, and I try to make sure that I stand up and walk around. I officially ran out of food at home, so I have to go out for grocery, and also probably just gonna buy my lunch outside since I don't really have time to cook today, and I still have a lot of meetings in the afternoon to prepare. So with Singapore government nowadays, you can still go out for quick errands like groceries and absolute urgent stuff, but you're not supposed to stay outside for too long, and then you're not supposed to do it together with any other people, because it's supposed to be just one person per each household. And you absolutely have to wear a mask as well if you don't do it, and if you get caught by someone, you can definitely be fined for doing so. So I'm just gonna quickly go out and come back in 30 minutes, and hopefully I get all of the stuff I need done. Here I am at the hawker center trying to buy my lunch. So hawker center is basically local food court in Singapore. And you can see that now people are all have to wear a mask when they enter, and they do have to keep social distance when they're lining up. Okay, now I came back with the chicken rice. It's always my craving. In Singapore, at the hawker center, they always pack the rice in a piece of paper and then just wrap it up like this. So I got 2 chicken rice. And I also got half of the chicken, white chicken. So this is like one of the most famous Singaporean delight, and this is half of the chicken. And there usually comes with chili sauce like this, but I don't really use it because I find it a little bit too spicy. And I'm just gonna show you guys the rice in 2 seconds. I always find it quite funny that, you know, like they just wrap it up, the rice like this. So, ta-da-da! This is the chicken rice. I got half of the chicken just because I don't really want to go out anymore at night, so most likely I'm gonna be eating this like later. I get back to work around 1:30 and I tend to switch my working spot from the desk to the couch in the afternoon. I just feel like it's more relaxing this way, and I do prefer to call my clients and answering the emails on the couch. I wrap up my work around 6 p.m. and now it's time for some exercise. I normally try to do 1 hour of circuit training or HIIT training just to make sure that I'm still burning some calories. If you guys have any suggestions on how to stay active, please do let me know, since I'm having big trouble staying motivated during this period of time. After workout, I usually make myself a smoothie bowl. Today I'm using some frozen mango, soy milk without sugar, and some Greek yogurt. It's really up to you whether you want to add yogurt inside or not. I always like to do it because I think that adds a little bit more thickness to my smoothie. And also don't forget your protein. And then it's just blend, blend, and blend. I've already cut some dragon fruits and strawberry to be added on the top, but if you're lazy, you can totally skip this step. I also just put some granola to have a bit more texture and flavor. I enjoy making smoothie bowl, and I always wanted to make it as pretty as I can. I think I only recently got into having it because I find out it stopped the craving I have for dessert and for ice cream, for cookie, basically whatever I shouldn't have. And plus, smoothie bowl is really yummy. I usually start to cook dinner around 8 p.m. Sometimes I skip dinner just simply because the smoothie bowl really fills me up and I feel like I don't really need anything after that. But today I'm just cooking something really simple and healthy. I sliced some cucumbers already, and the pumpkin is steamed when I'm preparing the rice. I know that there are a lot of people who don't like pumpkins because the texture is kind of weird, but I do enjoy eating it as veggie. I also pan fried some chicken breast mixed with barbecue sauce. So that's my dinner for today. I know it doesn't necessarily look very good, but it tastes good. I guess that's all that matters. At around 9:30 p.m., after I'm done with doing my dishes and tidying up the kitchen, I'll make some tea and grab a book and start to read it on the couch. I don't really read that often, so I do appreciate a quarantine period to give me more time and to develop reading as a habit. The one I'm reading right now, called The Little Book of Common Sense Investing, it is pretty interesting, so I can normally read it for an hour and a half, depending on my mood. But sometimes if it's a boring chapter, this would happen, and I would just wake up maybe half an hour later and then go to bed officially. So that's pretty much it about my quarantine video, and the reason that I wanted to do it just because, you know, like I wanted to be able to document what I'm doing every single day, and also trying to make a way that, you know, document my routine, so like I'm not really falling apart, like I mean not me falling apart, like my lifestyle falling apart. And it's definitely been really hard trying to, you know, stay positivity and just to stay happy when you're like stucking at home and not really supposed to step out. I mean, in Singapore, like I mentioned in the video, like you're still able to go out and like run quick errands for like groceries, and, you know, if you want to take out food, but and also exercise, but that's it. Like you're not supposed to really do any other things. And I can imagine it's the same situation for you guys as well. And maybe the virus thing, it's like almost kind of like under control, or like everything almost gonna back to normal for your region or your country, and that will be awesome. But for Singapore, unfortunately, we still have to deal with another 4 weeks, and it, like, I really see that quarantine has like impact on my physical situation and also my mental situation. Like I've definitely gained weight, and like I keep seeing like, you know, memes on Instagram saying that, you know, because of quarantine this summer is gonna all about personality, and I was laughing at it really hard because it's true. Like, you know, like it's so easy for you to snack on something. Like my fridge is right there. Whenever I take a short break from working, I always know, you know, kind of wanted to just munch on something. And also like I used to have the habit of going to gym like, you know, 3 to 4 times a week, and now that's like a luxury that I can't really have. And I'm trying really hard to still work out at least like, you know, once another day for 30 minutes or for like 1 hour. But then it's like I just have the tendency to like slack, you know, like because you're at home, you like it's really easy to lose your motivation. I mean, I know that in a way the motivation is like overrated, and what keeps you going is really self-discipline and self-control. And then trust me, like my self-discipline, it's really being tested in this whole entire quarantine period. And then I just can't wait for it to over, because sometimes I feel really shitty not have my things down and not get my shit together. And then I know that there are people outside on the internet trying to tell you, you know, like it's okay to not to be so productive when you're in quarantine. This is a special period. But at the same time, I feel like, you know, there's no excuses for you to not to be productive for like a week, although you're just at home. But anyway, I feel like this is a whole nother video I could just make after the quarantine is over, because I feel like I personally do learn a lot from this experiences, like, you know, kind of get locked down and not really expose yourself to like social activities and social contacting. Like I had a lot of like me time and forced myself to, you know, not to hate being alone in general, or just to accept the beauty of being alone at home. I feel like that's pretty much for the cheat chat I'm gonna do in this end of the video, and I hope you guys enjoy watching it. And then stay home, stay safe, most importantly stay happy. I know it's hard, but trust me, just try your best to stay happy, and then there's gonna be the light at the end of the tunnel. The virus will go away like sooner or later, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.